In 1957, Alistair wrote a book called The Guns of Navarone. The book became a bestseller and was read by the head of Columbia Pictures, Mike Frankovich, who saw its potential as a film and went to the writer of Bridge on the River Kwai, Carl Foreman, who wasn't interested because he thought it'd be too much effort, but eventually he agreed to produce and adapt the book into a screenplay. Foreman also wanted to direct, but he was turned down and they enlisted Alexander McKendrick instead, who said he wanted to take what was essentially a typical action-packed wartime melodrama and give it some pretentious overtones. However, McKendrick was sacked by Foreman because of creative differences, to be replaced by J. Lee Thompson with the help of the endorsement of star Gregory Peck. Peck is best known now for being the guy from To Kill a Mockingbird, but at the time he was a massive name. He was nominated for Best Actor at the Oscars 4 times in the mid to late 40s. The film was released in 1961 to critical acclaim. The Greek island of Rhodes provided many of the locations. Further scenes were shot on the islands of Gozo, the second largest island on the Maltese archipelago. The small Italian island of Tino was also used. Some hiccups came in production after the scene when David Niven's character rigged some explosives on the lift in the cave, as he became severely ill and almost died. Further scenes in the cave had to be completed by the crew. During World War II, the Axis powers planned to attack the Greek island of Karos, where there were 2,000 British soldiers, and rescue efforts were prevented by the Guns of Navarone, which were 2 radar-detected large-caliber guns that were bloody massive. So the best idea that Allied intelligence had was to get 6 men to go on a suicide mission and infiltrate the island to go into the cave where the guns were and blow it the fuck up. The leader of the men, Major Roy Franklin, played by Anthony Quayle, broke his leg while scaling a cliff after the rest had gotten up to the top, and Gregory Peck soon took charge. While on the island, the boys tried to escape, kill and avoid the Nazis while trying to carry Quayle on a stretcher and keep in contact with the bastards who planned the trip. At some point on the trip, they meet one of the boys' sister, who proceeded to slap him for not writing letters. The film is absolutely exceptional and deservedly won the Oscar for Best Visual Effects, as well as the Golden Globes for Best Drama Picture and Best Original Score. The cinematography and direction are incredibly good, especially for 1961. Although it's quite slow at the beginning, which to be honest made me reach my phone and not really get the parts I did look at, but when I did put my phone down, it did begin to pick up speed as they got on to Karos. As a whole, the writing is very good and helped greatly by the incredible acting by Gregory Peck and his co-stars. There's an incredible amount of tension in the scenes as the group narrowly escape the Nazis, and this is amplified at the end when they try to set up the explosives on the Guns of Navarone while the Nazis try to get through to them. Overall, it is an incredible film, 8 out of 10 easy.